Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have such solid inner strength that they can overcome any obstacle? What if I told you there's a sign that carries such powerful characteristics that many don't even realize how special they are? Today we'll reveal the 8 hidden traits that make Capricorn one of the most enviable signs of the zodiac. Get ready to discover secrets that will completely change your perspective on Capricorns. If you're a Capricorn, you'll feel even more proud of who you are. And if you know a Capricorn, you'll finally understand why they're so successful. Stay until the end because the last characteristic is simply impressive and explains a lot about the power of this sign. Feature 1. Capricorn's first hidden characteristic is its extraordinary ability to transform pressure into power. While other signs despair in the face of difficulties, Capricorn has a unique ability to use the most difficult moments as fuel for growth. It's as if they have an internal system that converts every obstacle into pure strength. Imagine someone who loses their job and, instead of despairing, uses that moment to start their own business. Or someone who faces a financial crisis and emerges from it even stronger and more organized than before. This characteristic stems from a profound wisdom that few recognize. Capricorn understands that life is made of cycles and that each downturn is a preparation for an even greater ascent. Therefore, they never allow themselves to be completely defeated by circumstances. The result is that Capricorns develop impressive emotional resilience. They become people everyone can rely on in difficult times, knowing they won't crumble. This inner strength is a true superpower that few can develop. Feature 2. The second hidden characteristic is their natural strategic intuition. Capricorns have an incredible ability to see the future through present actions. They're not just planners, they're visionaries who can foresee the consequences of every choice. Think of that person who always seems to be one step ahead, who makes decisions that only make sense months later. This is Capricorn using their strategic intuition. They can read situations in a way that goes far beyond the obvious. For example, when everyone else is investing in a trend, Capricorn is already preparing for the next phase. When others are spending recklessly, Capricorn is saving for an opportunity that hasn't even arrived yet. This long-term vision is something few can develop. This trait makes Capricorns naturally successful in areas that require planning and strategy. They don't rely on chance, they rely on intelligent preparation. This makes them extremely reliable people to lead important projects. Feature 3. Capricorn's third hidden characteristic is their unbreakable loyalty disguised as coldness. Many people think of Capricorns as distant or cold, but the truth is that they possess one of the deepest forms of love and dedication in existence. When a Capricorn chooses you to be part of their life, that choice is forever. They don't make superficial friendships or relationships for convenience. Each person who enters Capricorn's inner circle has been carefully chosen and will be protected with impressive dedication. Imagine having someone who will never abandon you in difficult times, who will always be willing to help you concretely, not just with pretty words. This is Capricorn loyalty. They may not be the most expressive, but they are the most trustworthy. This characteristic makes Capricorns extremely valuable friends and partners. They build strong, decades-long relationships based on mutual respect and genuine commitment. It's a form of love that goes far beyond superficial displays. If you've made it this far and are enjoying discovering these hidden Capricorn traits, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any content about the signs. Tell us in the comments where you're watching from, and if you're a Capricorn or know someone who is. We'll continue to reveal more incredible secrets. Feature 4. The fourth hidden characteristic is their ability to create stability from nothing. Capricorns have a special gift for transforming chaos into order, instability into security. They can build solid foundations even on the most unstable terrain. It's as if they have an internal tool that organizes everything around them. Imagine a person who arrives in a completely disorganized environment and, without making a fuss, gradually puts everything in its place until everything works perfectly. This skill isn't just about physical organization. It's about creating systems that work. Capricorns can establish routines that bring peace, create structures that provide security, and develop methods that increase efficiency. They are the architects of stability. The result is that Capricorns become reference points for everyone around them. People naturally seek their company when they need reassurance and security. They radiate an energy of solidity that is extremely attractive and comforting. Feature 5. Capricorn's fifth hidden characteristic is their practical wisdom disguised as simplicity. They have a unique way of finding simple solutions to complex problems. While others get lost in complicated theories, Capricorns go straight to what works. This wisdom comes from experience and careful observation of life. Capricorn learns from everything that happens around them and stores these lessons for use at the right time. They are like living libraries of useful knowledge. For example, when someone is struggling through a difficult situation, a Capricorn won't offer complex philosophical advice. They'll offer a practical solution that actually solves the problem. This is a form of help that has immense value. This trait makes Capricorns natural advisors. People seek their opinion because they know they'll receive something useful and actionable. They don't waste time on empty theories. They focus on what truly makes a difference in people's lives. Feature 6. The sixth hidden characteristic is their quiet strength that inspires respect. Capricorn doesn't need to shout to be heard or make a fuss to get attention. They have a presence that naturally commands respect and admiration. This strength comes from genuine self-confidence based on real achievements. Capricorn knows what they're capable of because they've proven it to themselves time and time again. They don't need to boast because their results speak for themselves. Imagine a person who walks into a room, and without saying a word, everyone realizes they're someone important. It's not arrogance. It's an energy of competence and maturity that few can develop. This is the quiet strength of Capricorn. As a result, Capricorns naturally take on leadership roles. People trust them to make important decisions because they feel they have the necessary wisdom and experience. They lead by example, not by imposition. Feature 7. Capricorn's seventh hidden characteristic is their ability to turn dreams into reality through intelligent persistence. They're not just dreamers, they're doers who know exactly how to turn an idea into something concrete. This skill comes from a unique combination of vision and pragmatism. Capricorns can see the end goal clearly, but they also know how to break it down into small, achievable steps. They don't get lost along the way because they have a well-structured mental map. For example, if a Capricorn decides they want to own their own home, they won't just dream about it. They'll research prices, calculate how much they need to save, create a savings plan, and stick to it religiously until they achieve what they want. This trait makes Capricorns extremely successful in achieving their long-term goals. They understand that great achievements are the result of small, consistent actions. And this consistency is what sets them apart from most people. Feature 8. The eighth and final hidden characteristic of Capricorn is their ability to see the true value of things beyond appearances. They have a natural wisdom to distinguish between what is genuine and what is merely superficial. This ability manifests itself in all areas of life. Capricorn can identify genuine people among so many fakes, recognize real opportunities among so many illusions, and value authentic experiences in a world full of superficiality. Imagine having an internal detector that always tells you what's truly worth investing your time and energy in. This is the Capricorn gift. They aren't fooled by empty promises or impressed by unsubstantiated ostentation. The result is that Capricorns build extraordinarily solid and meaningful lives. They invest only in what truly matters, build genuine relationships, and make choices that bring lasting satisfaction. This is a wisdom few can develop. Now you know the 8 hidden traits that make Capricorn a truly enviable sign. These are qualities that go far beyond what most people see on the surface. Inner strength, strategic intuition, deep loyalty, the ability to create stability, practical wisdom, quiet strength, intelligent persistence, and the ability to see the true value of things. Which of these traits do you think is the most powerful? If you're a Capricorn, you probably recognize yourself in several of them. If you know someone of this sign, you now better understand why they are so successful and inspire so much admiration. Remember that these traits aren't just natural gifts. They're qualities that can be developed by anyone willing to work on themselves. Capricorn teaches us that true strength comes from consistency, patience, and the wisdom of knowing that great achievements are the result of small daily actions. Use these lessons to empower your own journey and discover the extraordinary potential that lies within you.